Hey there. Welcome back to StarCraft 2. Or welcome, if you're new. Good to have you here either way. Nice to see you. Nice to have you around. Playing against a Protoss player tonight. And, against Protoss, the best thing that's, worked for me is roaches. So I guess I'm doing a roach build. It wasn't, my original plan, but it's what's happening now, I guess. I don't think I was supposed to build that drone. It's kind of awkward now. And then I gotta build an overlord. Okay, now things are back kind of on track. Uh, I guess I do gas trick, but this seems bad because it's slow. And then I'll just send a worker down. We're free flowing it. Do you get here in time to put this hatch down? Yeah, you do. Okay. So recently I've been kind of crashing out against Protoss players because I got, supply block, or I got, my, hatchery blocked in, a bunch of games that led to cannon rushes that led to me losing the game. And so I've been trying to solve this little issue of mine. I guess this drone is gas, this one's just pool. My timings are definitely off here. He's got a probe showing up. I'll admit I am concerned about that. I gotta kind of watch it decently closely. Gotta get this gas online. Gotta get this pool online, and it's missing. Gotta back up this overlord, just in case he's trying to do some stupid cannon shit, but it's in my base, so probably not what's happening. Build workers for the gas. I don't think he built anything down here, but he could have done it when I wasn't paying attention, so I'll just, leave my overlord over this hatchery until I need to move it. I don't see anything secret though, so I'll back up. Looks like he's just building a pretty standard wall. I'll leave my overlord kind of out of range of a stalker if I can avoid it. Second base is up. Pool isn't finished yet, which means I did it a little bit too early. I guess I'll build a drone and an overlord and just wait for that to finish popping. I think I'll have another larva by then and I can get my safety lings. Yeah. Safety lings, 2 queens, I'll get another drone for my second base, and I'll work on saturating it now. I don't think I'm doing speed in my roach build. It's supposed to be a timing attack, but I don't think I've ever, successfully done it, a single time in an actual game. So, there's that. That's good news. Build more drones. Get my lings in, a... They're ready to do whatever I need them to. I also, because I've fucked up the roach build so many times, I don't even really remember what I'm supposed to do. I think I just, I fully saturate my second base here, and then I get, a whole bunch of shit at once. And I was supposed to pull off of gas ages ago. And get a layer. And might as well just build 2 overlords to save myself the issue of needing to build 1 in a second, because I'm pretty sure I was supposed to build 2 around this time period anyways. Almost saturated the second base. This will fully saturate it. I'll build extra workers over here because I'm going to make gas. I'm going to make spores in both of my bases. And I'm going to start saturating these gases. And I'm going to build a roach warren. And I'm going to inject my bases. I want 1 more larva. But it doesn't seem to want to come out. Okay, got the other larva. So there are stalkers. 3 of them, in fact. Get this queen to make some creep. I'm gonna need more overlords. I'll get them on my side of the map. I'll build 2 more here. I'll just build 1 at home, so it's there's a little bit of safety. But that's probably unnecessary. I'm gonna need to spend these larvae. Did I actually go 1 drone short on that gas? It's kind of weird. Okay, replace these, get this, get roach speed, and I need to start building roaches now. Get this tumor going out. I'll build 2 more queens, keep spending my money. Build a bunch more roaches. And I'm getting kind of close to another supply block, so I'm going to do Overlord, Overlord again. Inject, inject. And I got like my first wave of like units out, but this is what I meant by never successfully executing the timing attack like a single time. Is I think I'm supposed to have like 8 roaches and speed like about to finish right now. Wait. Okay, so the speed's a little bit behind, but I got roaches, so there's that. That's cool. Morph a couple of them into Ravagers here. Grab this queen, add it to part of a group. I'll get 2 more tumors down out front and then path them back. Add this queen to the group. Also make a tumor here. Path them all into the front of my base. Inject, inject. I'm kind of late, so I'm just going to start the double spawning chamber and replace these workers, and then I'll build more drones and I'll send them across for my first attempt at an attack here. Build another hatchery while they're all heading over, try to spend my money. Get more queens, get more overlords.
We require more minerals.
I think the speed finish. I don't think 2 roaches is enough, realistically. Got through his wall. Gonna kill all these units real quick. Kill all the units, kill all the army. I just gotta get in here and start killing workers. Gonna run into the dude's main. Go kill this starport. Kill both starports. Those seem kind of important. Get more overlords. Inject, inject. Back up all my units, get my roach count kind of collected again. And I think I had like a pretty successful attack there, although not like a perfect one. Get all of these queens together, move everything back to my queen line. Maybe I'll be able to snipe those void rays if they're trying to do too much damage. Okay, so he backed up, and I've got a bunch of roaches. Gonna get a bunch of ravagers and leave the roaches defended. Start moving workers down to my next base. I think I've got a bunch of extra minerals right now, which is kind of bad. I should just queue up all these injects. Gonna start another gas. I should probably try to saturate this base if I can get away with it, but I don't think it's a huge priority. I rebuilt my army, so I should go start trying to break shit at his third base over here. Make sure everybody's caught up around this area. And I think I should honestly try to build another base and get range upgrades. Get 2 range upgrades and a spire, because it's probably what I'm going to end up teching into. Hit with roaches again. We've got a carrier out. Starport's pumping. Managed to kill a void ray. Just gonna back up again, go back to my queens. I did a bunch of damage. I destroyed a bunch of his production structures that he's gonna have to get back online, which is annoying for them, hopefully. I gotta add bases 3 and 4 to my hotkeys, and probably get base 3 saturated. Keep my creep spreading around the map. Make sure I've still got injects queuing up. And I should probably... I'm wondering if I should save larva. It's one too many, so I get a gas. I'm wondering if I should save larva for when inevitably I have to build corruptors so I can deal with my opponent's massive ball of air units. But I just spent all of the larva that I was just talking about saving. But at least I just got a pop over there. Need more overlords, so I'll just build a bunch at home, I guess, and start researching air attack. And then I should probably try to do something with these roaches.
Overlords.
I don't think I've done significant enough damage to my opponent's setup. Like I probably should have targeted workers more efficiently, or just like done, I don't know, just done something to do more damage with my early attacks, because I've got my opponent on the back foot. I also need to get an infestation pit so I can get a hive. Start researching 2-2 whenever I get the opportunity, but that's looking kind of expensive. I probably just need to hit again pretty soon here, and get all of these workers on a gas, and get this gas started. Replace all the workers on this base, and then I should probably try to move out again. Accidentally just built another Ravager. Hopefully he doesn't have another base over here. Okay, so there is another base over here.
Mineral field depleted.
Back up out of the carrier radius. I need to get corruptors. I need to get a lot of them, and I'm not going to have enough gas. So I wonder if I just like take a bunch of you and just turn you into spores. Just replace the workers real quick. Might be useful. I mean, my opponent built a bunch of cannons, so it's not like I'm trading resources that inefficiently compared to them. Need more overlords. Spend my money. There's no reason to be supply blocked at this point in the game. Send extra workers over to this base, most likely. Keep my creep spreading.
Mutation.
Keep this tumor heading out there. Get more corruptors. I'm just gonna need like a constant supply of gas, I feel like. So maybe I should get 2 more gases, but that seems like a huge waste. Get another attack upgrade here. The longer I wait, the worse off this gets for me, because he's just going to get more carriers, and I don't want a carrier ball to come online. I'm going to just break these rocks. Break these rocks, spread my tumors. Buy more corruptors. Yeah, pretty shit trade, all things considered. I don't know how many corruptors I need to one-shot, which is another part of this issue. Yeah, like, my corruptors just aren't going to be enough here. I need to send these in to go fuck with my opponent's bases. But I think I just entirely lost this game to static defenses. That's at least what I feel like has happened. Static defenses and just not doing enough to fuck with his economy. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to be able to build anything meaningful. I feel like the answer I keep coming to is that I should build corruptors. But what keeps happening is I get corruptors online, and then my opponent just kind of rips through them. So I'm obviously wrong. I think the big problem that game is just that I didn't make good targeting choices when I went in. I guess I had to more aggressively get his worker line down after I killed, like, the early ground units. And I should have tried to go up into his main to fuck with those workers as well, but instead I targeted the starports, which he can just kind of easily replace, because I didn't want him to get too many air units out, but, like, kind of fat lot of good that did me. I guess I could have also tried to target the third base, because it looked like he was starting to send workers over there, so I think he was working on saturating it, and his army wasn't particularly massive. I just couldn't deal with the, like, one Void Ray. Yeah, I'm assuming that was, like, the big problem, is just that I didn't target his workers aggressively enough with the early roach push, and so I just didn't do enough damage for it to matter. I guess I'll try to play another game here. That's always kind of frustrating, though. I like, the thing that's been crashing me out so hard against Protoss is that even when I get myself into what I feel like should be a winning position, I I find that so easily that just gets taken away from me, and in like one big fight with like a bunch of powerful units just ends up ripping through everything that I have. Playing against a Terran player here for game 2. Probably going to be going for a Baneling bust. It's been working out pretty well for me, and it's been, I don't know, I just find it very, it's almost therapeutic, just busting down a Terran player's door. Send this Overlord across, get my camera hotkeys set up, get ready for this game to start. It's gonna build this Overlord, build another drone.
More minerals.
I'm really trying to figure out, like, I don't know, my head's still kind of caught up in that last game, which is kind of bad, but like, it's kind of to be expected as well. Send this worker down. I think I did it a little bit early, but I feel like a little early is better than a little bit late, so, you know, what's the harm, really? Okay, I keep selecting both, and then one of them deselects from my hotkeys. It's frustrating. Get my next 2 drones. Gas, spawning pool, all of normal start, normal opening. Everything proceeding as planned. Start sending larvae over to the gas. I can't stop thinking about that versus Protoss game, man. A little bit of an SCV scad situation. Just taking a look around my base. Probably a smart thing to be doing. Like, I could be sending a drone across so that I get more info than just what this Overlord gives me. Because the Overlord gives me, like, basically nothing every game, especially because I'm not, like, sending them in at any point. I accidentally just built an Overlord, but I think I needed one anyways. Build 2 queens. Build safety lings. Start sending larvae to this base. Everything's kind of on pace. I need to start getting speed. Two more larvae to my second base. I've got safety lings. This base is coming online. Got a Reaper in here. Okay, he's just kind of trying to distract me, not really trying to do any meaningful damage here. He just doesn't want me to be actively working on my build, I feel like. The vibe I'm getting from that little run-by. I don't think I need more gases as much as I just need to start pumping out lings now. I should have enough. Enough drones at the very least. Maybe one more. So he sent his Reaper all the way home by the looks of it, and he's just got a SCV just sitting here. So he's probably trying to build a ramp for his natural. Of course I need more Overlords. That's like the biggest limiting factor of any type of rush build that I try to do, is I'm just always late on the Overlords. I always run out at around the exact same time in the game too, which is a fairly frustrating experience. Like, all of these larvae should be lings right now. And I should be able to make use of my speed, but I can't. Managed to see some work or some units on my mini-map, so I sent my drones out. I think he got a little too close to my Overlord. I feel like I'm just naming everything wrong. Send these guys up over to this, like, kind of third base looking location, or fourth, whatever. Build more. Inject, and I should get ready to start building some banelings. Build like 8. And now I'll probably start trying to saturate this base behind this first attack. Wait for these Banes to pop. Everybody's up together. Okay, so I did decent damage and I broke his wall down, and I'm fully saturating my second now. He's gonna have to replace that wall. He got something to stop the early attack. I don't know if he knew what I was trying to do or if he just had like a suspicion and defended it, but knowing that he's got an air unit, I'm just gonna get 2 spores preemptively, get queens to spend a bit of my money, buy 2 more overlords because I'm too close to supply cap for my liking. Do I try to send in another bust? I feel like that's almost the answer here. Like, I send them up here this time, build a bunch more lings, have them meet across, and then send in another wave. Try to do some, like, worker line damage or get into his main base. I should try to tech into this base up the next time I get the space for it. I thought I'd fully saturated that base, but apparently not. Okay, so he has information on this, so he knows I'm trying to bust again. He saw me heading up. He's trying to send them all the way around, which means he might be trying to sneak into my main here. I'm just going to build an extra spore. I don't know if he's rebuilt his wall yet. Not yet. Decent damage again, but nothing, only his army, not his economy. Place this 1 worker, fully saturate these gases. What do I want to pivot into is the real question. I don't think I ever tech this base up. I guess I just do like double evo into probably like hydras. Both of them popped. That's pretty good for me. I lost quite a few workers, though. And he lost most of his early military. I don't have enough larvae anymore, so I need to be getting like probably a macro hatch at home. Replace that 1 worker. Keep making sure to spend all my energy. Get more creep down and get it spreading. Add this base to my hotkey groups. Get all these bases together, inject. Can't get speed yet. Start researching 1-1. I can't get a Hydra Den yet either because this upgrade's taking me too long. Okay, now I can get the Hydra Den. Get more workers. I feel like I keep building more workers and I still never have enough. I guess that's just like the Zerg life. He's probably building up something resembling an army. Probably getting a lot of AoE if he expects me to do like a Ling attack again. Honestly, I feel like tech here might just be to try to go into like ranged units instead. Gotta build a bunch more lings for safety because he's attacking me. Send workers down to this 3rd base. Build a few more Banes to help with the defense. I should start building Hydras now, spending my money on a different type of unit. Researching range. Get these tumors spread. I need to keep my vision on the map. Trying to spread his out. I need more hydras. More overlords. Just build a bunch at home, even though I just built like a fuck ton, I feel like. I built a fuck ton, but I supply capped myself before they popped, so that doesn't really matter. Spend more on hydras, more workers, because that base is like kind of mining itself out. I'm gonna have to get speed after this, so I'm gonna need more gas. I'm like really gas intensive at the moment, so I probably have to get this 3rd base online. I should also probably try to get a lurker den down at some point, but then again, that's like another big gas spend. that I can't really afford. I'm just kind of hammering this button right now.
More Vespine gas.
I guess I just keep spreading creep. I'm not super close to supply cap again, so I don't think it's like an immediate concern. Get more hydras. I'll just spend all my larvae. I feel like it's probably something that I should be doing. Add this base to my hotkey, or there's no point in having it for a macro hatch. This base is almost supplied. Fully setting this one up. Send some units out, like get some information. Does he have a base over here yet? Should build another one of my own. Okay, no base this way. Is he building to the south then? Does like he have an extra base set up at all yet? He does. Get this tank down and out of the way. Okay, I've lost the game. Off the back of that. That was too shit of an attack. I just have to back up all these hydras. He can just hit me right now and the game's over. He knows I've got a base up here. All these lings need to move. Yeah, they really just don't do enough damage. I got lings popping out, hydras supporting. Get those tanks to pop themselves. No, this game's over. I can't stop this from happening. Maybe if I get more hydras out, maybe if I turn these into lurkers, I can stop some of it, but no, they're just gonna run into me here. None of these lurkers are gonna finish in time. All of it got canceled. None of my larvae is gonna pop. I have like any chance here? I don't think so, yeah. And that's game once again. So I busted his wall, I killed his army, but my army died in the process. So not a good trade. I didn't do any economy damage either time. Teching into hydras, I guess also the wrong solution. If he's got to spend all of his money re-upping his army, he probably doesn't have enough to like hard tech swap to air. But I'm not entirely positive about that. Maybe I should like, maybe the real answer was to go into Aspire and go like mutas or something. But I don't feel like that would have worked either. Maybe I just had to keep hammering away at him, or maybe it's just like I was just behind off the back of that first attack because it went kind of even for him. But I don't know. I feel like that overall should have been a really good fight for me. Maybe part of the issue is that I saturated my second base off the back of that attack to get my economy online. But what I probably should have also done is work towards getting 1-1 upgrades so that I can make use of the economy advantage and then use 1-1 for my next attack to try to kind of keep up the pressure. But neither of these games really went the way I wanted them to. I just don't feel like I did enough. Anyways, as unfortunate as those games were, thank you for joining me. Drop a like on the video if you stuck around this long. Hit that sub button if you want to see more StarCraft or just whatever else I'm uploading at the time. And have a lovely morning, noon, or night. Peace.